Another huge weekend coming up here at home for Jacksonville State Volleyball, a Friday night contest at Murray State, and a rare Sunday afternoon game, or match, I should say, I guess, against Austin Peay here at 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Kim Krutsinger and Mackenzie Rombach are going to visit with us. Last year, first match, you're at home, so to speak, at Colorado Springs, playing Air Force Academy. You're injured. You have to then miss the rest of the year.
Yes.
So what was 2016 like for you?
It was a big learning experience, I would say. I was out, but I still got to learn a lot from coach and from my teammates. And I don't know, it makes you really appreciate what you have when you do get to play. So I think that will lead in a lot to this year and, appreciating what I have a little more.
So sitting on the bench and watching the matches helped you. Have you been able to take that onto the floor with you now this season?
Absolutely. I think taking what I've learned last year and applying it this year, it gives you a whole new perspective, especially when last year I could have easily been done. But I get another opportunity. I get to play for 2 more years for Terry and with these girls, so it's definitely a lot better.
That means 2 more years of practices, too. Anyway, all right, Mackenzie, 2016 was very good, second team All-League, and you led the nation in blocks for, 3 or 4 weeks. Talk about last year and how exciting and how good that was for you personally.
Last year, I accomplished so much, and, that's due to my teammates. With blocking, it's not just me out there, it's my other pin blockers, and it's my teammates telling me where to go, where to press, and I definitely want it to transfer this year with the communication and blocking and just overall bringing the aspects that I gained last year and that I learned last year from the coaching staff into this year.
Are teams attacking you differently, especially the matches you played in the league so far? Are they taking a different approach against you this year?
I have noticed that some teams they're hitting stronger angles, and that's been a big learning step this year for me as well, trying to take the angles away from them. But with my teammates by my side and with our communication, it hasn't been an issue.
3 straight matches, 5 sets apiece. You won all 3 of them, but I don't know if you're trying to get the most you can out of this season or what, but what's the deal with the 5 sets so far?
I don't know. The 2 last weekend were they were good teams, and it was a battle, and I don't know, those games are really fun, especially when we go to 5 and we pull it out at the end and battle hard.
Our goals for our upcoming games in conference are to start off strong and be consistent throughout the whole match, and definitely from Tennessee State to Beaumont we saw an improvement. We went back and forth, but we started off strong and we kept playing hard, and this weekend coming up, that's what we're trying to accomplish.
All right, Murray State on Friday, and then Sunday. I don't know about y'all. That seems pretty cool to play Sunday afternoon. Hadn't done it in a while. Austin Peay, who had won 11 straight. I'm not sure if they extended it or not, but 2 very good opponents this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really excited to play against them because, it's always the fun games where it's a battle and, you're head-to-head. And I don't know, that just makes me really excited for this weekend. And I know that with the work we'll put in practice and how we'll prepare for this weekend will really set us up for a good weekend.
All right. I know both of you are good students. Biology major, and you're a form of biology, correct?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
What is it?
It's biology, concentration, and organismal.
Please tell me what that is.
It's just focusing on all the plants and animals and things. It's nothing too in-depth.
So what do you want to parlay that into when you graduate?
I don't know. Maybe some research areas. There's a lot of opportunity for working for big plant companies. But we'll see. We've still got a while.
Colorado, right? Is that you're going back? Okay. Biology, do you want to teach or you want to do something medically related?
Right now I'm focusing on medical school. That's my goal right now. And I'm also thinking about working with the CDC. So we'll see how that works out.
That's where this conversation comes to the end right here, okay? I don't know that I can go any farther than that. Hey, terrific start so far. The last 3 matches, you've won them, so best of luck this weekend, okay? Huge weekend ahead for Jacksonville State volleyball, fresh off of 3 straight 5-set wins for our ladies. Now they'll be coming home here again at Pete Matthews Coliseum. Friday night, it's Murray State in here at 7, and then Sunday afternoon, Austin Peay will be in town. What is it? I asked a couple of them, are they trying to add to the scholarship or something? They think they get more if it's a 5-set match every time?
Well, we talked about it last week. I'm in contract renegotiations, and instead of just wins and losses, I'm going by games. No, I don't know. I mean, last weekend, those were 2 really good teams, Tennessee State and, on Friday night, and then, of course, Belmont, who's picked, to win the conference on Saturday, and to do that with both of them, I mean, we show so much heart. Our team played hard. Didn't play great Friday night, in the first 2, but picked it up. And Saturday was a great match. I mean, it had to be fun to watch. Both teams, I thought, played really well. And, Allison Zolke at the end, it's ironic. We're in the same rotation. Hannah passed both balls, the same set to Allison, and she put both away. So, but that's what seniors are supposed to do. And the 3 seniors, Hannah to Jen to Allison. Now last night was a different story. We kind of were flat, which was a little bit discouraging at the time. And we talked about it afterwards, but we win 1 and 2, and then we just kind of didn't play real well. I had a chance in 4, missed the serve at the end, and, but set 5, we put it together 1, so, it's good.
They had a lot of energy in the building, I understand.
Oh, my God, it was crazy, And once you get those teams that are just, I mean, they're so athletic. Once you get them playing well, and you give them a little bit of opportunity to get excited, it was a great, I got to tell you, it was a great atmosphere last night there, and, it's what it's like, it's what it's supposed to be on the road.
Alabama A&M was who the ladies played, won in 5 sets. Maybe you can tell me if I'm wrong. Volleyball, to me, momentum is more important in this sport than any of the other sports that I watch. Would you agree with that?
Well, first of all, you're never wrong that I know you. But, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just get on a little bit of roll, a big block here, a big dig here, even a little tip that scores. It's a huge momentum, thing, and that's what we're going to be working on today, tomorrow. Both teams coming in this weekend are really good. Murray's won it the last 3 years, and, right now Austin Peay is in first place. So, but we'll match up. We'll play hard, and I like our chances. I mean, we are pretty good too.
Well, your reward, you stole some of my thunder here, is you're back at home now for Sunday. Friday night, a perennial power in the league. Sunday afternoon, that bunch had won 11 in a row in the league at one time, or 11 in a row for the season, and now first place in the league.
Yeah, and they beat Missouri earlier in the year. They're really good. Slay, their one middle, is really good. I like Taylor, their coach. They're well coached, and they're going to come in here ready to go. They've lost the last 2. They lost to Western Kentucky last night. They lost to Eastern Kentucky at home last weekend. So they're not going to be they're going to be really angry coming in here, I'm guessing. But, we'll stick our chins out and see what we can do.
Hard to believe that all of a sudden when you get through with these 2, you're halfway through the conference race then, aren't you?
This year's been crazy. It's just been, it's so fast, so different. This year's been a different year, So, yeah, it's hard to believe that after this weekend we're going to have 8 left. So those seniors, I hope we can produce for those guys. Those guys have been the heart and soul of this program for 4 years. So I'm hoping we do it for them.
Chance to visit with Mackenzie Rombach and Kim Krutsinger. Talk about them if you will.
God, what can I say about them? Those are 2 kids that absolutely love with all my heart. They're family to us. They're kids that, poor Kimmy's been through 2 knee surgeries, but she's just grinding it out. And Kenzie, my God, what can you say about either one of those? Every day they come to work, every day. Those 2 kids care about the team first, everything else second, and I love them to death.
And we talked about their majors. I didn't want to go I didn't carry that conversation very far because it was right over my, but they're terrific in the classroom too.
Yeah, both 4 points. The only thing that we do is talk volleyball because anything else, I'm way dumber than they are than that. And I'm not sure volleyball IQ-wise, I'm much smarter there either. But no, they're great in the classroom. Like I said, 4.0s, all that stuff. They're kids that you just love being around. And it's a pleasure. And before we go, I gotta do this shout out, Mike. I gotta tell Lee, I know you're in Boston. We love you. Her grandma, her nana passed away today. That's my assistant coach. And Lee, we're thinking about you. We love you.
Thank you, sir. You're on a roll, 3 in a row. Yeah. Just keep it going this weekend.
We're gonna try.
Jacksonville State volleyball at home Friday night. Murray State at 7. Sunday afternoon, Austin Peay, 2 p.m. right here at Pete Matthews Coliseum.